Last
Hello.
level for the jungle.
Whoa, that's a lot scarier than the plants that we see in the game. Considering it
Yeah.
actually has teeth.
Though if you look very carefully on the map screen,
Mm-hmm.
you can see the restaurant there.
Well, we also see the restaurant here too. Does this mean that we're gonna finish in the restaurant? Yep.
Sort of.
Well, we're around the restaurant.
We actually get to transform into a new animal in this level.
Oh yes, I remember you were telling me about this. Well, we'll just wait till we get there. Hey, it's those birds again.
Yes, and this time they actually do try to kill you.
Aw. Those birds
So
aren't
we have
nice.
to kill them first.
Bingo!
Smack! Well, actually, I'm not sure if they actually do damage to you. All they do is hop around, but they have coins, so they must die.
You know, with all this collectathon stuff, I sometimes sit there going, I wonder if there are people that try to collect all the rings in Sonic games. I mean, I think that's a bigger deal these days, but, I mean, shit, I'm thinking of, trying to collect every ring in every level in the old games, and I'm just sitting there going, as soon as you get hit, you're fucked.
Yep.
So
There's a
good
reason we don't take the Sonic races too seriously.
So
Despite
are they?
what the T may think.
So are the races are you actually racing through the levels, or are you doing like the multiplayer races that they have on Sonic 3?
No, just the single-player levels.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like doing Sonic 2 when you can just race around some of the levels, right?
Kind of, we're all playing the
Except-
single-player campaign.
Right. Oh, okay, I gotcha.
We're basically seeing who can beat the single-player the fastest.
Ah, okay, I see.
And more axe-throwing guards.
Hmm.
Hey look, a potion that
Mm.
disappears when we step off the rock.
And another fly, as I was about to say.
Another fly?
Why does he need help? He's not caught in a web.
The spiders! They want to eat me!
Yeah, can't do much about that. That's just your place in the food chain, my friend.
Before we pick up the potion, we will pick up all this junk on the other side.
Checkpoint.
Oh, just
Mama,
because...
coming through!
Hello?
I'm a frog.
You don't look like a frog!
That is... Yeah, that's a freaking creepy frog.
The first time I saw it from behind, I thought he was a praying mantis. But looking at his mouth, all I have to say is... Yep, uh-huh, uh-huh.
Oh, goodness. That was one of the first things I thought, too. I'm just like, they look like... Shit, what the hell are those? The Martians, I think they're called?
Yep. Oh, oh, yep,
Yeah, it's that
uh-huh,
kid again.
uh-huh.
Don't press the ones with crosses.
Ribbit.
Wow.
And
You
now
sure
we have
can jump.
jumping puzzles.
Can you master the triple jump?
Basically.
Yeah. You play a lot
Luckily-
of Mario?
Luckily they have these grass patches to help you line yourself up. But it doesn't help when the camera won't cooperate.
I kind of figured that was the problem. Oh, there it goes.
By the way, this episode is not for those who get motion sickness easily.
Because you'll be doing a lot of jumping and a lot of spinning the camera.
Yep. Not to mention the camera kind of jiggles.
This is one of the things that when I was younger, I couldn't ever, for whatever reason, I couldn't play Super Mario 64 because I could never find out what the fuck where I was going. I couldn't figure the camera out.
Yeah, N64 PS1 cameras are really bad.
Yeah, this is one of the reasons why I actually kind of like the old Resident Evil games that had fixed camera angles, because a lot of people are saying it's like, well, you know, you have to reorient yourself in such a way, and I sit there going, yes, but here's the thing, the camera doesn't move. Once you know where the angles change, then if you need to get to a certain area for shooting at something better, then you just go to the other area with the better angle.
Yeah, the camera's nice, but I really do not like the tank controls.
Yeah. Well, you
That's the
can't have
only-
everything. You
Yeah,
can't
that's
have
the-
everything.
It's the only thing that really turns me off from the early Resident Evils.
Well, I started the game playing Resident Evil 2 because, you know, I was a Nintendo kid. I had an N64. So the only Resident Evil game that came out was Resident Evil 2. So I never got to play any of the other Resident Evil games. So I never got to play the first Resident Evil until a couple of years ago, when, or I guess it was about 5 years ago when I bought my PS3, and I noticed that I could buy them all three of the original ones on the PlayStation Network for like $15. So I did.
I just got, like, 1 through 5 when I bought 6 in the Anthology
Right,
collection.
Yes. But I do have to say, the remake is a lot nicer than the original Resident Evil, because the original Resident Evil is just mean.
By the way, this puzzle is annoying because you have to actually stop and wait for your jump meter to decrease for some of these.
Yeah, I've been noticing. Pause for a second. Have to go somewhere?
Why did I pause? I don't remember doing this!
Phone call. Hello? I'm recording
Probably.
a video. Call me back later.
That might have actually been it. That tells you how long it is between when I do this and we get together.
Oh, speaking of the old Resident Evils, it reminds me of when Twitch Plays Pokemon was first, like when it first started, and I was talking with my friends who actually watched it, and they showed me a link to it live, since it was, what the hell was it? I think they got onto, like, Silver or Soul Silver or something like that. And I started watching a bit of it, and I sat there going, I cannot watch this. I do not care enough, and I do not have the attention span to watch someone walk back and forth, open the menu, walk back and forth, open the menu, walk back and forth.
Yeah, I looked at it like once while it was live, and I think they're in like Fuchsia City in the first one still. And I was just looking at the chat, like, anarchy, democracy, anarchy, A, B, up, left, start, A, right, start, A, B, and I'm just like, I can't sit here watching this. This is going to take forever, especially if I want to go back and start at the beginning.
Yeah, so I asked my friends for the Cliff's Notes version, and they said, yeah, they actually they finished, whichever one it was that they started on.
Like red or blue.
And they said, it's like, so they beat that game in like 3 weeks, and I sat there going, actually? Wow, that's,
impressive.
nice, yeah. I'm surprised that they were able to actually finish it, period. And then I said to my friend, you know what would be interesting? If they did this with other games. They're like, well, what other games are you thinking of? I said, well, you could do the original Final Fantasies. It would be pretty painful to watch. I think I remember my friends were talking about how, yep, just all 4 black mages. It would be absolute murder.
Oh,
And then one of my friends told me, I think the easiest way to cheese the game is to have all 4 white mages. And I said, yes, but that's not the point of Twitch Plays whatever. The point is to absolutely handicap yourself and still beat the game.
well, I'm pretty sure during the first game of Twitch Plays Pokemon, someone else started a Twitch Plays something channel, but I can't remember what game they were doing.
I remember I said to my friends, you know, it'd be pretty entertaining if they did the original Silent Hills or Resident Evils. And then they said, yeah, but they would die a lot. And I said, yep, it would be pretty funny to watch. And they said, well, for the first little while. And I said, hey, I didn't say it was going to be entertaining after the 20th time you died. I just said it would be funny to watch.
And I can't jump. There's no lining up grass patch. I must wing it.
Figure this out myself.
And I missed a coin.
So
Come
now
back,
you're trying to
coin.
collect that. Yeah.
Yep. That is one real stupid-looking frog.
Yeah. I think I remember when I first said this to my friend, I was just like, so, you know, the first Resident Evil would be alright, considering the fact that, you know, if you take Chris, you don't start with a gun, so you're pretty much going to be running away from most zombies anyways. But that might be the problem, because people will just force you to run into the zombies anyways.
Yep.
Checkpoint.
Now this puzzle is not very hard. You're supposed to follow the fly, but I knew the pattern already. So I'm just kind of doing it, ignoring the fly.
You're supposed to follow the fly.
Yep. That's the pattern.
So once you open the door will just stay open until you go through it, right?
I think so. I didn't stick around long enough to test it.
Well,
Because
do
the
not
frog
blame you.
moves very slowly.
Yeah, I was about to say, I do not blame you for that.
Hey,
Wait.
I'm a llama again.
No more Cusco alien.
Yeah, I'm a llama again! Wait.
Wait.
Checkpoint.
Let's see.
Let's have a
But, yeah, I didn't...
You fools! Wait, is that my voice? Is that my voice?
You know, if they don't finish the game with her becoming a cat, then I'm gonna be pretty disappointed.
Oh, let's see. We have the mountains, the city, the catacombs, and the lab left after this.
Oh, so we actually do go to the lab.
Yep.
The lab is where we finish?
Yep.
Well, like I said, if the final boss isn't... Well, if the final boss is the kid, that's just gonna be weird.
Watch as it
Cusco,
is.
Are you hungry?
Yeah.
you.
You can't defeat me in my...
I heard there's
Llama
a red idol around here
motorcycle?
somewhere.
And you didn't.
My
get
llama
it from
mech.
me.
Yeah.
Couldn't see it.
All of a sudden get some Metal Gear Solid flashbacks.
And I tried to go in the restaurant. It won't let you.
Let's have a look. See.
Oh, hello.
The red idol is on top of the tray.
Booyah!
I did not notice that the first time. I just thought that there was something up there. I didn't realize that it was a,
Let's have a look.
that it was the key.
By the way, lobsters.
Lobsters. Oh,
Yep,
that's what
they
those
hide
were.
in baskets.
Ah.
And they'll actually get enraged if you leave them long enough after you hit them the first time, which makes them really hard to kill.
That is just silly. You looked
That's
me
it.
out of my...
We are officially halfway done.
Wow. This is a long game.
Eh. It's just a lot of levels.
I suppose. It feels like a really long game.